Hello, my name is Scott. Today we're taking a look at this Canon PowerShot S200 digital ELPH camera. It was released in 2002. It's a nice, small, compact, easy to use camera. The S200 has a 1/2.7 inch CCD sensor in there. And you also have an optical viewfinder that zooms when you zoom the camera. The lens inside is 35 to 70 millimeter equivalent lens in there. And also f2.8 to f4 through that zoom range. Is a 2 megapixel sensor, as I mentioned, 1/2.7 inches, so a decent size. There is a 3-point autofocus system in the camera. You can let the camera decide which point to use or use the center point. Those points are right in the middle, so you don't have a lot of versatility, but it's in there. It's nice autofocus. Also has an autofocus assist lamp on the front of the camera. The camera can focus down to 57 centimeters or 1.9 foot in normal mode, but in macro mode, which you can access from one of the back buttons, can go down to 10 centimeters or 3.9 inches. The maximum shutter speed on the camera is 1/1500. It's a mixture of electronic and mechanical shutter in there. When you go into the manual mode on the camera, you can adjust the exposure compensation, the ISO, and also the white balance. So pretty versatile. Can't do full manual, but at least doing exposure compensation is pretty nice. Plus or minus 2 stops on that. There is a built-in flash on the camera, so depending on where you're zoomed at least in full wide angle, you can do around 9.8 foot maximum for that flash. The main modes on the camera are automatic, of course. We have manual, as I mentioned, with exposure compensation and all of that. Also has 2 different stitch assist modes. It does have a self-timer, great for taking photos of groups of people or something when you don't have someone to take the photo. It's pretty nice. You've got 10 seconds or 2 seconds. The camera takes compact flash type 1 cards. That means with the card that comes with it, it's 8 megabytes. Get around 8 photos maximum quality with the camera. However, I do have a 128 megabyte card, so nice decent amount of photos if you get a large enough card. This can do video up to 640 by 480 for 4 seconds. You can do 320 by 240 or a smaller resolution with a little bit more time to them. Let's actually test that out real quick. Do a quick video. Get started up. I don't know if it's working. Maybe it's working, who knows. Taking a video with the S200. I'm not sure what resolution it's at. It was at 320. This is at 640 by 480 selfie video. Pretty amazing. The video in here should be about 20 frames a second. There is an accessory port on the side of the camera. It comes with 2 different cables. You got one for USB and one for audio video out. So if you have a nice large CRT, you can connect this to review your photos. Let's take a look at some of the sample photos from this camera. I'm going to go full resolution. You can check those out. Of course, they're in JPEG. Now let's check out the sample video clips from the camera.
Well, like you said, that was the fastest we'll ever get on that all day.
Yep.
Oh well.
That's really weird.
Huh.
Okay. Police brutality. Yes.
Water in my feet.
course, when you turn the camera on, the lens does have to extend, so you got a little bit of time from turning the camera on to taking a photo. On the bottom, we've got, of course, the battery area and also tripod socket, nice and metal. It's not in line with the lens, which I always gripe about, but it's good enough that it does have that on there. You have buttons on the back, set, menu, display, and another one for various functions, white balance or deleting photos, depending on what mode you're in. What can I say besides it's a great little camera, nice and compact, nice build quality, solid metal on here. That was a look at the Canon PowerShot S200 digital ELPH camera. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Scott from Photography Bonsai. If you did enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. That helps me out a lot. Likes and shares help out a lot as well. Thanks again.